Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive, here to do your general life reading for January 16th through the 31st. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you have your sips. I have mine right here, so let's jump right on into it. As I was getting into your energy, I will say it was extraordinarily calm. Like I felt very, very peaceful. I heard the word no several times. I heard boundaries. And I also heard a line from Jay-Z. I think it was at the beginning of one of his songs that said, "I'm focused, man." So let's see how those messages fit into your reading. I went ahead and pulled a couple of oracle cards to get a sense of the general energy that's surrounding you guys right now. And the first card that came out is Go the Distance. And the second card that came out is Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? So we'll see how that fits in as well. So let's get started with the tarot. We'll first pull a card, okay, for your current energy. We have the Tower. For obstacles, challenges, and what might be unknown to you, we have the Knight of Cups. Advice from Spirit. Let's see what we have for you guys. We have the Five of Swords. And for the potential outcome, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's get another deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit. We'll start again with your current energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. For obstacles, challenges, and what's unknown, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Princess of Pentacles. And for the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right. So we'll grab some oracle cards and see if there are any additional messages for you guys. For Cancer, for current energy, we have Flamingo. For obstacles, challenges, and the unknown, we have It's Manifested. Advice from Spirit, we have two. We have Trying Too Hard. And we also have Trust the Process. And for the potential outcome, we have Daily Habits. Okay, so let's dig into this. For your overall energy, it seems like this is a time of deep reflection for you all, where you're ready to move, you're ready to push forward, and you're starting to gain clarity on where it is you want to go in your life, what you want it to look like, what you want to do, how you want to feel, and you are ready to go for it all. So in your current energy, we have the Tower, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have Flamingo. Enjoying friends, balance in chaos, dealing with your emotions, mastering your energy and vibration. I'm feeling like with these cards, there's a change. There's a shift that happens inside of you where you're not necessarily content with taking the slow and steady route. You're in a place of trusting yourself and you are ready to move this life forward and not at a snail's pace. It feels like maybe in the past, things were kind of puttering along and you were a little bit content. And then at some point, that wasn't enough for you. And you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. Full steam ahead. Let's do this. I got clarity. I have a greater understanding of where I want to be in my life. And I'm ready to act. I'm ready to move on it. So what we have for challenges, obstacles, and what might be unknown, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. and we have it's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment, astrology gives edge. So I'm feeling like with these cards, as much drive as you have going forward, and as much as you understand what it is you want, you're a little bit you're a little bit confused as to where you want to put your efforts and your energy, because it feels like there's so much that you want, and you're clear, you're very clear on where you want to be, but it's kind of like, okay, well, where do I put all of this newfound energy? And so I'm feeling like it's a bit of a challenge for you to figure out which of these paths you need to take to get forward. And you're trying to figure out how to get to that point. Like, how do you make this happen? What we have for advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Princess of Pentacles, we have trying too hard, force creates resistance, let go and watch it flow, rest, be lighthearted, and burnout. We also have trust the process. Everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. So the Five of Swords usually indicates something a little bit sneaky, right? And I think in this case, it's an indicator of you sort of moving in silence. With the Princess of Pentacles, you're working on your stability, but you're doing so very, very quietly. And I think in doing that, with the messages that I got before, you're starting to implement these boundaries, and maybe people don't understand why, but Spirit is saying that's exactly what you should be doing. Move a little bit quietly, kind of keep your pentacles to yourself, and just let it flow. Like, these answers that you're looking for in terms of where to put your effort, where to put your energy, figuring out what step to take first, that will come to you. But you need to trust that you are absolutely on the right path. You've done the work. You're ready to go the distance. You know where you're headed in life. You know exactly what it is that you want. So it's not something that at this point you need to force. You don't need to try and make it fit. It already absolutely does. You just need to trust it and move quietly in the direction that you are led to. Trust. Trust in all of this. Trust in yourself. Trust in the universe. What we have for the potential outcome, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we have daily habits, self-care, morning, evening success routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects, subliminals. I think ultimately with the work that you've done and sort of releasing, moving quietly forward and taking these steps, there's no more passively waiting for your ships to come in. You are actively moving towards what it is that you want. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, you don't have to listen to any naysayers, right? You're setting your boundaries and saying no. It's like, oh no, I absolutely reject what you all have to say. I reject your opinions of the path that I'm on. And I think you're putting yourself in a very good place of becoming more structured, more balanced, more stable. Like we have here in the advice with the Princess of Pentacles. Give yourself a little bit of stability. I think that you're forming that through daily habits and these practices that are taking all of these little steps, these incremental steps, this forward movement to go the distance and get to where it is that you ultimately want to be. So good on you. It seems like you're doing all of the right things to manifest the life that you really truly want to live. So let's grab one last oracle card to close this out and see if Spirit has any additional messages for you. Any additional messages for Cancer? Okay, we have quite a few that came out. We will not take all of these, but we'll see if they come out again. Any last messages for Cancer? Okay, we have one that came out, and we have make necessary sacrifices. And so I think that this card ties into the message that came in to me earlier in saying no and setting boundaries. Sometimes people will not agree with that, right? With the Ace of Wands in reverse, we'll have people that won't understand this sort of new paradigm that you're offering of not taking in things that don't serve you, not accepting things, people, situations that are not putting you on the path to where it is that you ultimately want to be. And that might feel like a bit of a sacrifice. It's a change for you. It's a change for the people around you. But you know what? Ultimately, you'll be fine because you're moving forward. You're on the track that you need to be on. You're on the path that the universe and you have set for yourself. So keep going. You're doing wonderful. So I will leave it there for now. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated with you somehow. If it did, please make sure to hit the like button. Also, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. Feel free to share with your friends, family, coworkers, colleagues, people on the street. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.